in our series idea to product and services, one of the most important things we have to discuss to conclude the series is what is an ecosystem of products and services. You know, what is an ecosystem of product and services? Now, if you look at the t-shirt I am wearing, you could see evolve, explore, excel, and enjoy. It's basically what an ecosystem will bring to you, I mean, to the manufacturer or the inventor, and what it will bring also to the people using the product or the services. Now, I have to read some material for you, and don't worry, at the end we will attach slides of my presentation to the blog letgoletsgo. Okay, now what is an ecosystem? Well, an ecosystem, you may know what it is from from nature, when you have an ecosystem of plants, of animals, and the family of plants, family of animals. Now, in technology, quite often they talk about ecosystem, and the one they talk the most about is Apple ecosystem, where software, hardware, product are all interrelated. And you could go from one product to the next, or from one service to the next, because that's the way the Apple ecosystem is working. So that great term basically encompasses a family of products and services which are to some extent complementary. Now, it's something which is very challenging because you have to do it right. And an ecosystem will make sure that your product and service you create, they will thrive and they will be engaging for the user. And in most of the companies starting, such as us, startup, the ecosystem starts with one product. You know, we have it here, the puzzle, one product. And that product is becoming our brand. And from that brand, from that product, we will add new product, new services to create quite an ecosystem. That was three-dimension puzzle, by the way. Okay. Now, we have created for our project, for our product, what we call, or I call, an ecosystem wheel. Okay. Now, on that ecosystem wheel, you will see we have products which are listed there. You know, 3D cross, desk set, pendant, jewelry, digital book, paperweight, plaque, HyperCube, three kinds of puzzle, of 3D puzzle. That's a product. In the color is gold or avocado. And in red, you will see the service. Okay, the service, we offer a website, I could see, a blog, and online store. But all of that is centered around one idea, which we have there, which is the HyperCube of love. Okay, that's basically the theoretical view of our ecosystem. And it could develop by adding more products and more services. Okay. Now, we have in our ecosystem, some products are already existing. Okay. Now, the products which are existing are, you know, the HyperCube of love, something done with 3D printing, you could see here, some of HyperCube with a cross inside, different kind of HyperCube, some kind of jewelry. Okay. Plus, we have the electronic book or digital book, HyperCube of love, where when mathematics and the Bible meet. Okay, that's existing. We already have this portion of the ecosystem. Okay, now that's in terms of products. Okay, now we are working on future product to add to the ecosystem. Okay, for example, we have there the cube, the solid cube. Okay, the solid HyperCube. It's there. That's a future product. Okay, and that one will most likely be made in the third world country, China or places like that. We have also something we call the magnet 3D puzzle. So the cubes don't have articulation. They are attached to each other by magnet at secret places. They have this magnet. Now, if you are able to get the magnets in the right position, you are able to make the cross, you know, because the cube will stick and stay together. Okay, that's a magnet one. What we have also designed is a series of paperweight, and we have some here. You know, it's just a cube with some basic information about what the hypercube of love is, from 3 dimension to 4 dimension or vice versa, and the puzzle and the solution of the puzzle. So it does exist for now in 2 versions, and you know, from 3D to 4D, etc. About Ephesians 3:18. So all these products will be done one day. We are working on them. Okay. Future product. That was the future product. Now we have some services also that are existing for our ecosystem. We have a website, and you will have access to it. We have an online store on the website. Okay, we have a blog also, and we have a store where you could find this product, 3D printed product. It's a special store. And you have also the Apple store or YouTube store where you could find our electronic book. Okay. Now, the question is, how are you going to be able to help us? Okay, because to make sure we advance in our development of the ecosystem and the product, what we need is more funds, more money. Okay, because money is important in business. Now, the objective we have, because we know now that that puzzle here costs over $35. It's expensive because it's a, you know, it's unique and it's made in one piece in 3D printing. So they are made one by one and they are very unique. These products are also quite unique. You know, that ring, it's made by 3D printing on metal. It's not as expensive, but what we want to do is to create the puzzle, which is here, the 3D puzzle, and we want to make it affordable for everybody. So the price point we are looking at is a retail range from $5 to $7, which means it has to be produced most likely in China in great quantity. Now, the the puzzle app we are developing required also substantial investment, and we want to make it available for a price point maybe of $2 or $3. I mean, $1.99 to $2.99. But that product could cost us tens of thousands of dollars to develop. You know, it's not trivial to do it. Now, which route we have to do the financing? We could go to crowdfunding such as Kickstarter and all that, and we have decided not to do that route. We expect you to buy some of the products we have, which are the existing one there, and provide us the necessary finance, you know, from the profit of this product to develop the product in China, or also the application. So at the bottom here, you will see where you could get all this product, you know, the online store, the 3D printed store, or the Apple bookstore or iBook store. We have all. So you will see on the slide, it will something we will post also. And I guess we want to thank you all for your help. You know, that's the team. That's, you see, that, okay, that's my wife going from 4 dimension to 3 dimension, and that's me going from 4 dimension to 3 dimension. So since I am the boss, you know, I am bigger. No, I'm just kidding, because she owns the company, but my avatar is much bigger. And that's all I want to say for today. But and at the end, I mentioned that all this series we had, you know, from idea to product and services, we had about 4 or 5. We will combine them in one teaching video, which will help you to think about when you develop a product or a series of products. And the whole thing, you know, is you have to evolve making all these products. You have to explore what you want to do, and you have to excel. You have to make the best product and service available. But what is the most important in business? You have to enjoy what you are doing. Okay? Thank you very much.